Hello, my friends. We're streaming again tonight. We'll see if anyone shows up. I know we got started quite a bit late. We're going to do some BGs. I had thought about doing a normal and Taurus run tonight, but it's a little bit too late for that. I don't want to stay up if it's going to take longer than probably 2 hours. So I think I'd be falling asleep at my desk by the end of that. And as entertaining as that might be, I don't think anyone really wants to see that. So let me post that in the chat while we wait for some people to show up. And see if I can pin that. Can't do that. All right. Well, we'll see who shows up. I guess I can just put that in the description, huh? Doing BGs tonight. Just asking a couple of friends if anybody wants to join. And then we'll see here. So just a couple of announcements about the channel. I did go ahead and set up a Discord server, and I set up a Twitter account, both for the channel. You can find links to those, link for an invite to the Discord, and link to the Twitter in the channel's description. So yeah, follow those if you want announcements, or if you want to, I don't know, might do things like voting on video ideas, stuff like that. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and queue. Hey, Austin, welcome. Sunday, I think we could probably do something Sunday night. I don't know what time zone you're in. I'm in Pacific. I usually don't get on until after about 9 o'clock local time, so whatever time that is for you. But yeah, hit me up if we're on at the same time, and we can try to do some PvP or dungeons or something, whatever you're interested in. And thank you for joining the stream, by the way. Happy to see you here. Q should pop pretty quickly for Alliance here. There we go, and let's see what we got. All right, we got the mines. This one is really hit or miss for Alliance. I feel like we usually get stomped, but oh well. Maybe that'll be fun to watch. I'm gonna start out as Fury, I think. If you guys want to see arms, then let me know and I'm willing to switch specs. I'm guessing because it's so late, this is probably going to be a smaller stream tonight. So any chat or interaction you guys give is much appreciated. No pressure, but otherwise I'm just talking to myself. Let's see what we got here. Horde side. DKs, Enhancement Shaman, Holy Pally. Alright. Got a Hellstone. So we will be on that Holy Paladin. I've only got 9 players, so there's a chance they'll get another healer. target him. "30 seconds. Thank you everyone for joining the stream. We're doing some BGs tonight. I thought about trying to organize a normal and Taurus run for people in the stream, but I don't know if I'm going to be up long enough to get through a full run, and I don't want to cut it off halfway through, especially if we're doing it together. If anyone in the stream is on live and wants to join after this, hop in the Discord and send me your battle tag, and we can get you in for some PvP fun and bubble, of course. All right, let's get on this shaman once we get out of the route. Oh dear. Oh dear. Pop and rage regen. Rogue's got evasion up. Thank you, healers, for keeping me alive. Let's get back on this shaman. Charge him. Have I tried Boomy in beta? I haven't done anything aside from target dummy stuff with the Boomy in beta, but the mechanics I really like. Boomkin would probably be my second choice for a main character if Warrior hadn't won out. I like it a lot. I know it was kind of sketchy earlier in beta. We died, now we can talk for a minute. I know it was kind of sketchy earlier in beta, but they made some changes. The change where Solar Wrath and Lunar Strike have a chance to proc an empowerment for the other spell makes the spec a lot more fun, I think. And it's like a 20% chance, so that's pretty high. Yeah, Moon has returned as a talent. It's a 25-second cooldown instead of a 15-second cooldown, but for a talent, it's still not that bad. And it just in attacking target dummies, it didn't really feel like there was a problem with astral power generation. So, all right, let's get on this healer. How are we doing? We are losing. That's fine. Come on, there we go. Now we can do some damage. Execute on you. No one else is really close to death. Oh, Rogue, come here. Nope. Ah, got opened up on by another Rogue. All right, we're dead. Yeah, I like Boomkin in beta. If you like it on live, it felt a little bit better to me on beta than live, and this is as someone who really likes it on live. Oh man, we're getting stomped. I'll just leap away from you since your whole team is with you. Come on, Rogue. Shaman, you fool. I see your healer is here. Let's kick that. And bubbled. All right, let's get on these DKs. 3 DKs. Wow. I feel like that's the start of a joke. Without it, it felt a little boring. Yeah, I mean, without it, it definitely makes the spec a lot more fun to play, and I think it adds a layer of complexity that Boomkin was missing. But then they did add some of that too. I think it's worth checking out on beta/PTR. Yeah. It's probably my favorite range spec. We're actually doing all right here. come help defend this cart. Because I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of friends coming along. There's that shaman again. I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't die. We'll trinket that. Come on. Come on. How's he healing so much? Oh, jeez, that rogue healed all the way up to full in stealth. Alright, we'll get away. Because there's another couple of guys here. Let's get some executes off. Rocking 13 110s every class. Picking a maze is annoying. Yeah. I have 11 110s. Priest and Paladin were the only two that I haven't maxed out in Legion. I think my Paladin's at like 102. 102. I just haven't bothered finishing him because I'm not really a fan of the class as it is these days. But I'm glad my video helped, man. It's really encouraging to hear. We'll interrupt your next heal, Mr. Priest. Let's get a fear off. Let's get a stun off. And I died, but I got the stun off. What class will I in BFA? That's right, I'm going warrior. Fury is my favorite spec in the game right now, and I think it's even better on beta in the current state. Just going off of mechanics, not super concerned about numbers. Tuning is always going to be happening, and yeah, but just as far as playing it, Fury is super fun. Arms is the most fun. Playing Arms on beta is the most fun I've ever had with the spec. I don't think I would have a problem playing with that if it's way overtuned comparatively. So that makes a little bit of a difference. And then I like Prot for tanking, and I like having a tanking spec. So 3 classes away from having all the 110, Rogue and Warrior, what you're thinking you want to play. I really like Rogue and Warrior. Yeah, those have been my 2 main characters through Legion. Yeah, Warrior's feeling great on beta. Rogue feels good too, but the biggest tip for me between them is that I want to be able to tank on my main character. I don't think I'll do any tanking in raids, at least for my guild, but I like having the option, you know, if I've got like half an hour to play before work or something and I want to get my daily heroic done, it's nice to be able to tank and do that real quick. And bubble. Warlock, you're gonna die. Welcome to the stream, everyone. See a few more people in here. Good to have you all here. We're doing some BGs tonight. Just before I go to bed. Probably be playing for about an hour. We'll see how long that lasts. If you guys weren't here right at the start, I did go ahead and set up a Discord channel for a Discord server for the channel. So the link for that is on the YouTube channel's description, and I set up a Twitter account so you can follow that if you want announcements for the channel, or if you want to have input on video ideas, that kind of stuff. New PvP changes, you want to push rating for the year. Yeah. I've never been like a really hardcore PvPer. I think the highest I've ever pushed was like close to 1700 in 2s, and that was like back in Mists, but I don't know. Arena can be fun, especially if you find someone that you enjoyed playing Arena with. Don't really want to tank or heal. Fury super fun. Undecided on arms. A lot of classes play slow right now. Yeah, that's always happens at the start of the expansion. I think it's you gotta realize you're gonna get geared up to a point where the class is pretty playable pretty quickly, and then a lot of classes have talents that make the spec a lot more enjoyable to play even at low gear levels. So that's a factor. Sorry, I gotta mute one sec. We're back. Sorry, I didn't want to sneeze on stream there. Where are we in the chat? Yeah, once you get to max level, everything always speeds up a bit. We're totally going to lose this match. That's okay. This is just about having fun. Alright. Alright. Hopefully the next one's not quite like that. Yeah, if you don't really want to tank or heal, that potentially opens up everything for you, but I think in that scenario, Hunter having a pure DPS class is an advantage because you're going to have more specs that you want to play, and you're going to have more potentially overpowered specs. Yeah. 100% into Warrior after watching video. You went to the 110, 120 pre-made beta server. Unholy doing just as well in ARMS and Arena. Unholy, I feel like, has always been pretty strong in Arena. Join the queue again. Yeah, Unholy's typically pretty good. I know Frost has been pretty dominant this expansion, right? But when you've got a pet class that has good spread pressure and yeah, good survivability too, that's you got all the makings of a strong class there. Yeah, if you're mythic rating, it's nice to have versatility in different specs, so you don't have to switch characters if you need more ranged for a certain fight, or if your raid needs another healer and you want to do that, then being able to switch around is really nice too. Too many choices. That's your struggle. Mage looks okay, but really hasn't changed. Everyone and their mom is going to be playing a warlock. Yeah. Yeah. Hunters don't look appealing to me. I agree with that. I get the appeal of hunters to some people, but it's just never really drawn me in. Rogue, you like outlaw. What about assassination? I like assassination a lot, actually, when I play my rogue. I would say, you know, if you're not super into any of the pure classes, at least pick one that at least pick a class that's got 2 DPS specs. Which, you know, if you're leaning warrior, then there you go. But I wouldn't want to be like a Ret Paladin or Windwalker main, because then if those specs get undertuned, or if they tweak something and you don't like the specs anymore, that puts you in a really awkward situation. Could be playing it wrong on the PTR. You're talking about assassination? Feels super sluggish. It felt okay to me on the beta. Maybe a little bit slower than live. I think they changed around the talent that buffs venomous wounds so that it's not quite as strong, which does hurt energy regen a little bit. But if you keep your dots up and you keep your poisons on your weapons, the energy flows in fairly quickly. It's definitely not as fast paced as something like Fury. It's not intended to be GCD locked. There's a lot of built-in like energy pooling to assassination. So if that's not what you're into, then I totally understand that. Press 3 buttons and win as a hunter. Yeah. Yeah. Where should we go? Let's go Draenei Ruins and then push Blood Elf. See if we can sneak it. Really bad at sub. I think sub's gotten a little bit simplified over the years. It's different than the other specs for sure. Outlaw flows really well. Yeah. Yeah, Outlaw's nice. Assassination feels slower off. Yeah, if you don't like the energy pulling mechanic, I understand where you're coming from on that. Fury's amazing, prots whatever, arms could be amazing with gear. Oh, don't worry about the wall text. I'm sorry if it takes me a while to read it. Trying to at least focus a little bit on helping the team out in this BGs. Let's grab the Zerking buff, even though it'll expire before we get to anyone. Pretty much as soon as we cap this, we're gonna run. Yeah, don't worry about the wall text. I like the interaction. This will make streaming more fun than making videos, man. Assassination is really strong on live. Yeah, it's really strong on live right now. Alright, looks like we got a couple of people up here. Oh, they got a healer. See if we can kill him real quick. Probably not. Oh man, that did not go well. That was a bad idea. Oh, the dragon I'm riding on? That's the it's the warrior class mount from Legion. I really liked it, so I went ahead and did the quest. Oh man, we lost Mage Tower. Did we lose mid too? Not yet. Better go help Mage Tower. This might be a suicide mission, but we'll try. Alright, let's get on the healer. He's sitting in bear form, which means he can't really heal. Gonna get pulled back, so we'll charge. Oh man, let's just let him run away. Kill this shaman here. Need to do your druid mage tower and blow through him. Yeah. Don't have a lot of time to get those mage towers done. I think the speculation is that the patch is going to go live on July 17th, and that'll be the end of the mage towers. I think I've got done all the ones that I wanted. I got them all on my warrior, I got them all on my rogue, I got them all on my druid, all on my mage. Got a couple on a couple other classes. I thought they were fun for the most part, but I wasn't playing during Tomb of Sargeras, so I didn't really do them when they were current content. I'll probably end up leveling my warrior first, which isn't a bad thing. Always feel confined to arms in PvP because of Mortal Strike. You know, Mortal Strike's powerful, and I think if you're going to do arena and you're not running with another class that has the debuff, then it is pretty necessary to be arms. But we got a rogue here. That's okay. I got a friend. Oh, why did I do that right when he evasioned? Well, I got my bleed up at least, so he can't really get away. Oh, come back here. I gotta execute for you. Always bring a friend, guys. Always bring a friend. Yeah, that's hard, man. Sorry you had to go through that. Family is definitely more important than any video game. Looks like we're turning this one around. Sit here in this app. All right, we'll drink at that. Oh, Rogue brought a friend. All right, let's see what we can do here. I don't have any defensives. I'm probably gonna die. Let's try and leap. Get this heal. Healer, stop it. We're gonna have a little bit of a stalemate here until we get some backup. You tempted to pick a range DPS because you feel like it's needed for raiding, which you'd like to get into? Yeah, range is always nice for raids. Come on. Well, we'll take your might off it. Yeah. Push the 2K set on your druid or cutting edge. Yeah, especially with the artifact buffs that just recently went in. If your guild or your friends are close to cutting edge, you could probably get it. 2K set on your druid. Yeah. It's worthwhile if you're into PvP and you're good at it. Wow. I'm kind of surprised we turned this one around like this. Not complaining though. Range is usually less played and raiding is pretty fun. Yeah, I love raiding. I think raiding in WoW is probably my favorite thing that I've ever done in video games. Of course, WoW in general is my favorite video game, so. Yeah, you usually want more range than melee in a raid, and then there's usually less people playing ranged than playing melee, so range is generally easier to get spots. Alright, Warlock. What did you think you were going to do? Guild is 11-11, trying to get into a run. Yeah, that'll get it done. I play on Windrunner US. I better... Oh, we better call for help here. Other people are calling for help. Yeah, Windrunner US. Not the best rating realm, but it's where I had some friends playing, so... And I ended up getting into one of their guilds, and I really like the guild, so... Not planning on leaving anytime soon. Alright, we're gonna lose Mage Tower. Already did. Newer player, not a Wrath kid, didn't start until MOP. Yeah, I started in vanilla. I actually bought World of Warcraft in a Best Buy the day it released in November of 2004. And been playing off and on, at least at some point, every expansion. So, I've been playing for a long time. Probably not as good as I should be given how long I've been playing, but that's neither here nor there. Am I going to transfer off of one runner? Probably not. I mean, I'm in a guild that I'm not a mythic raider at this point in my life. No, I've got kids, so that kind of puts a limit on how much of a commitment I can make to playing on a regular schedule. And I've got a guild that gets ahead of the curve in heroic every tier, so it's not a great server, no, but I'm in a guild that I really like the people that are in it, and I really like the ability to get in and out of content when I'm able to. I mean, servers do and don't matter. If you're a mythic raider, then they matter a lot, because especially for the, well, they're changing a little bit, right? But until 100 Horde and 100 Alliance guilds have killed the boss, you can't do mythic cross realm, so that's why it matters. But I'm not really into mythic raiding anymore, so just do normal and heroic. Played since BC, Austin. Yeah, BC was good times. Played basketball competitively through high school. Didn't work. Yeah, sports are a huge commitment. It was so my freshman year of college was when WoW released. So I went from, you know, being super busy in high school to having the most free time I'd ever have in my life, being a freshman in college. So the guild I'm in is Apotheosis. I think they've been on the server since vanilla, with the same GM, I think, too. I saw someone in stealth coming in. Let's get some whirlwinds off here. Oh, it's just a mage. Probably. Well, don't want to leave our flag carrier alone with that huge group of horde over there. Of course, if we have mid and he's going to cap, then... Well, they're telling him to cap in the chat. There we go. I've had a monk on Windrunner since Mob just switched to Alliance. Hey. Cool. Try to fear a warrior. What nonsense is this? Sorry, Hunter, I see your question. I'll get to it once we get mid cleared here. Looks like we're good. Might be a dumb question, but with the PTR, is there any add-ons that might help me learn rotations better with changes? I think most add-ons are updated for beta and the PTR. What I would do is find some weak auras that you like and import those. We got a rogue here. Just a second. Yeah, so if you get a weak aura like the one that I have in the middle of my screen that just helps you track cooldowns, that's one of the best things you can do for mastering your class. Do I use a UI on live? So I use ElvUI for the like basic overlay and stuff, and then oh, sorry, you're probably talking to Hunter. Yeah, tell me when's good. That should be updated, I would think. I used Tell Me When back in MOP because the UI was more user-friendly than weak auras at the time. I use weak auras now because there's just so many good weak aura strings that people throw out for free. So it's usually pretty easy to find one that I like if I'm on a class that I'm not playing all that much, that I'm not going to set up my own for. I mean, Tell Me When and weak auras kind of fill the same niche. They're just better cooldown trackers than having your abilities on your bars. Aramea, hello, thank you for the videos. How to choose a main, it works. Now you're loving a hunter and like it. Glad you found a class that you like. You know, I'm not too concerned about what classes people actually land on. I just want to make sure that everyone's thinking through, you know, what do I like to play? What do I have fun playing? What do I want to do? And gets to the decision of a main class that is the best fit for what they want to do in the game. Happy to hear you were able to get there. Just a mere pleb and like how it tells you what to press. Well, we all got to start somewhere, right? All right, let's see what we got now. Good old Arathi Basin. This might be my favorite BG. Although, I always regret that I'm not playing my Elemental Shaman when I get in here. Thank you everyone who's joined us on the stream so far. It's been kind of small tonight, but that's okay. We are here for you late on your Friday night. If you want to learn your rotation, look it up. Yeah. There's lots of good resources. If you're not in any of the class discords, they pretty much all have good information and good guides somewhere in those. I would recommend looking those up. BFA seem to be alt friendly thus far. It's going to be a lot more alt friendly than Legion was. So you only have the one artifact, and the way artifact power works in BFA, or what is it, artifact knowledge, like the passive increase, is going to happen behind the scenes for all characters from the get-go. So you won't have like characters starting weeks behind on that progress. They'll just get their levels on their artifact faster. And then the way all the systems work, it'll be more alt friendly, I think. Instead of tier and legendaries, you have Azerite armor, which drops from known locations and is pretty reliable as far as item level goes. So I think all those changes will make it a lot easier to play multiple characters. A lot easier than Legion was, for sure. Legion's really easy now to have lots of alts, but you know, the first few weeks it was not so. First few patches, I guess, it was not so. Mythic rating drives you nuts sometimes. I would love to do it if I could commit to it, but I just can't commit to that much of a set schedule. Alright, we're gonna have a fight here. Let's grab this berserking debuff before anyone else does, and let's find a healer. Do they not have any healers? Ooh, we got a leg spike. That's fun. I was wondering why no one was attacking me. They were. Sorry about that if that interrupted anything on the stream. So I'm guessing we got gold mine too. How did we get gold mine? Did I find my main yet? Yes, I'm going to be maining a warrior in BFA. Got a video where I finished up that thought process, so you can check that out if you want to. But yeah, warrior is the class that I find myself having the most fun on, and it does everything that I want it to do in a main character. So ended up being the right choice, I think. Do casual mythic raiding like one night a week. Yeah, it's more the like committing to a specific night that's hard for me, just because, you know, I've got kids, and if one of them gets sick or something, it's just life. It's just life. I apologize for clicking that goblin glider. I think that's only like the second time I've ever actually had the hidden Valkyr proc and then get the killing blow on the person that killed me. That was nice. It is a hard knock life for us. We're on CD here. Guess I could use my racial to get out of that. Probably should have. Good timing on that res. Welcome to the stream, everyone who's just joining us. Happy to have you all here. We're just doing some BGs tonight. Maybe tomorrow we'll try to get a raid or something in. Come on. You had invasion up. I don't know how they haven't taken this node yet. Alright, let's get on the healer. Kick that regrowth. Ooh, I got rooted. That should turn the tides in our favor. What do I think of the new PvP changes? War mode sounds like it's going to be a ton of fun. Especially if you get a group of like 5 to 10 people that you can regularly just roll around with. Sounds like it could be a lot of fun. I like the changes to the PvP talents where you basically, you know, you can pick your top 3 that you want. Haven't really looked at the changes to the like honor system yet. Probably sometime tomorrow I'm gonna make a couple of characters. They just released the 120 pre-made realm, so go check that out and see how it really is. I have a friend who was playing on it today and he said it's pretty unbalanced right now, but that's to be expected this early into tuning on beta. Alright, let's slow you guys. Make a Boomy video. I could probably switch to Boomy after this if you guys want to see it. Didn't think that would work, but we'll see. Oh, none of my friends followed me over here. This is gonna end poorly. Oh, there they are. Let's see if there's a buff in here. Come on, give me a leap. Heal. Sweet. there's way too many of them here. Alright, let's get out of here. It's going to be a slow run. Walk of shame. Really? Alright. Well, these guys are going to kill me. That's okay. Glad they made a 120 realm because you hated Legion PTR where you have to level. Yeah. I'm surprised it took them this long to make a 120 realm. I was in the Legion Alpha, actually, and they had the 120 realm up really early. So I'm surprised they're only releasing it like, what are we, 6, 7 weeks away from the launch of BFA? Glad they did, but it would have been nice a couple of months ago. There's a lot of people over here. We still have a lead, but I don't think that's going to hold up for long. Let's see if we can go hit Blacksmith. Get some people with me here. Looks like they've got some reinforcements. This isn't going to work, is it? There's no way this is going to work. No. Warlock was all over it. I have to say, Arms is great in PvP, but I love Fury's Burst. Catch people off guard like that. Kill them before they really have a chance to react. Oh man, that was a good that was a really good thunderstorm. And I can't leap. There we go. They seem really organized. Get leveling in beta. You don't want to definitely don't want to level every class to 120 just to get some testing done. Especially if you're going to level every class or a bunch of classes on live when it goes, you know. Doing that whole process twice, not so fun. Let's see how many people they have left at Lumber Mill. Well, they got a rogue. If he decides to chain stab me over here away from the flag, that could be good. Oh man. And right away, they're back in. Yeah, I'm not going into that. Sorry, Mr. Druid. Oh, we got some friends. Well, I don't think they, nope. Hey, we assaulted the blacksmith. Nice. If we can take it, we might still win this thing. Oh, nice heals. Thank you, healers. I think that would be my GM healing me, actually. Oh, why am I on you? Come here, shaman. Banished. Nice. I totally interrupted that. Alright, healer. Oh. Well. Alright. What's it farm? Coming at it from both sides. It's like they've just got one DK defending it. Oh, that wasn't a friend right behind me. How silly of me to assume it was. Yeah, we're gonna lose. So many deaths. At least I have more killing blows than I have deaths, right? Gonna stick to one class for a few weeks so you're not behind for rating. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. It's fun to play more than one class in PvP. But you definitely want to have, especially if you're a raider, you want to have that one main figured out earlier than later. Alright, if we hold Blacksmith, and our other bases, of course, we're gonna win. Just AoE this flag. Spin the flag. Stun. Oh, that was a good shockwave. Let's see. If they have any healers? Druid. I choose you. Just make sure no one's getting on the flag there. Ooh, we took it. I don't think we left ourselves enough time though. Bradley told you he wanted to clone you to play every class. That's high praise, man. I think this is going to be close enough that it gets Horde the achievement for winning by less than 50. That's kind of frustrating. Oh, we couldn't even get that last kill off. Yep, they got it. If we could have got it a little earlier. Oh well, you can't win them all. All right, I think At Austin's request, I'm going to hop to the Boomkin for one more. Let me tell my friend here. Ooh, you can see all my list of characters. That's okay. My item level, my rogue is my highest item level at like 962, I think. And then my warrior is like 945. My druid is 944. My demon hunter is, I think, around 950. So I got a bunch of classes in that kind of low middle range. Make sure Strand and Isle are blacklisted. Alright, we'll do some boomikins here. Yeah, my rogue's been the one character that I've done some heroic rating on and done somewhat consistent mythic 15s, so he's got the highest item level, but none of my others are all that impressive. Mostly normal raid gear. Now, I think for the unlock line, free samples is the only thing you have to do. I heard that in someone else's video, so I'm going to try that out. Still can't decide on what to main. Monk, Demon Hunter, Hunter, possibly Lock and Warrior. Mostly going to solo world content. Do LFR and normal. Those are all pretty good choices for that. If you like all of the Demon Hunter talents and builds, it's a really good class for soloing. Monk is 960 and has been before World First Argus. Yeah. I mean, that's, you know, heroic gear with a couple of legendaries and some Titan Forges. Mythic gear for Mantora starts at 960, right? So, if you're a Mythic Raider. Alright, talents. What do we want to use here? Let's go with that. Hate momentum. Yeah, I don't like that trade-off in, you know, exchanging the mobility, which is your class's strength, for a damage buff. I think I forgot to mention this in the video, but actually the talent that I like the least on the Demon Hunter is Demon Blades. I feel like their rotation specifically, if you take away the filler, just feels really boring. You've got a class that's got so few buttons to begin with. Taking one away is just no bueno. Rogue is 976. Is that your main, Austin? It's a pretty solid item level. Looks like we're going blacksmith. Well, that's what they said, but all these people are going lumber mill, so I'll follow them. My main is going to be warrior in BFA. Hey, it looks like we've got a few new people in here. Got a few more people joining. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing some BGs tonight, casual stuff. Playing Boomkin now at a viewer request, and because I like Boomkin. Don't like getting attacked though. I'll go blacksmith because that's where we've got. Oh no, I'll go stables because we just lost stables. And of course he pops cloak. Let's dot him up now. Vanished again. Yeah, full moon hits like a truck. Especially when you're not in instanced PvP. Where should we go? There's a lot going on at Blacksmith. Let's go there. Actually, let's see if anyone's up at Lumber Mill. There's a priest up here. And a DK, or Warlock. I should have gone Blacksmith. My bad team. Yeah, we're relatively close to a busy street. Sorry for the noise over the mic. We get people revving their engines every now and then. We're also just a couple of blocks away from a hospital, so sometimes we'll get sirens. I'll try to remember to mute my mic if that ends up happening. And I'm sorry in advance if I forget. Alright. Maybe this was not the best place to open up. Boy. Well, that was a very poor decision. Yeah, big bike. Alright, we got some action in Lumber Mill. We'll go up there. Maybe we'll even get to Typhoon someone off of the cliff. You're standing precariously close to the edge. Yeah, that was predictable. Alright, let's actually pop some CDs here. Oh man. We are not doing so hot. Yet somehow we've got 2 bases and assaulted a 3rd. I mean, people should know better than to stand right on the edge of the cliff in Arathi Basin, right? We got a bunch of people rush blacksmith. Let's see how this goes. I was not expecting slow fall. Kind of messed up my jump timing there. Let's go assault this. Nailed it. Yeah, let's save full moon. Disc priest knockback's pretty far. Yeah. Thunderstorm is still my favorite. But Typhoon is nice too. I don't think many people expect Typhoon as much. Alright, this guy can get a moon. Finally getting into a little bit of a groove here. I haven't actually played balance in a BG for a couple of weeks. Get some AoE down on that flag. We're gonna die here. Res in 5 seconds. Yeah, let's get on this healer. Let's root him. Can I? Nope. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of melee. That was a lot of melee. Favorite ability in the game is Full Moon, Blade Storm, or the old rain arrows that hunters had. Oh man. What was that? Volley? The old volley? Yeah, I love Blade Storm though. I love Blade Storm. Full Moon is great. The animation of it is just brilliant. Ugh. Man, I can't get these guys off me. Did I just hit his... No, I just missed the res. Hate it when you miss the res by a second. Who wants a moon just landing on their head? Yeah, what is this? Majora's Mask? The animation of it is just so sweet. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. And maybe. don't know, we got a lot of people here. I was too quick to abandon the team. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Let's try to get this healer down. Really? Alright. Drop a full moon on you. Or we'll get interrupted. That's fine. Fine and dandy. Drop it on the Demon Hunter. There we go. There we go. That was for you, Austin. Should probably heal up, huh? Might be a good idea. And another full moon. Oh, he died. That's okay. We'll try to get someone else. And how to get back up here. Alright, we'll just jump down. I'll go help stables. Alright, we'll drop a moon on this guy. Get out of that stun. Of course, then we get silenced. Oh, I'm gonna die. Wow. Well played, Shadow Priest. Gonna miss Displacer Beast too. Although I tend to use Wild Charge more often. Displacer Beast is probably better for most scenarios, but I like staying in form when I can. Ooh, this one's gonna be close. Oh, they sold to the blacksmith. See if I can sneak around and defend it. Probably not going to happen. Well, maybe. This priest has got to be paying attention, right? Guess not. I'm gonna die for that, but it was worth it. Resto PvP is gonna suffer. I'll be honest, I haven't healed in PvP in a very long time. The question is, was that defense going to be enough for us to keep our margin of victory? I certainly hope so. let's see if we can get another moon off. Oh man, running away. Definitely not going to get one off with these guys on me. Reminds you of the rogue BG you had in Battle for Gilneas. 11 caps, 5 defends. That's a lot. That's a lot. I think one of my favorite things to do as a rogue is sap the defender who's sitting on the flag and then capture the flag as you slash wave at them. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, that's going to do it. That's going to do it. GG. I'm over in the water for our victory. I think I had that on my rogue previously, but I definitely didn't have it on my druid. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for the stream tonight. I got to get to bed. Thank you all so much for joining and chatting. And we'll try to do one tomorrow night probably. We'll see how that goes. We'll see what the timing looks like. If you join the Discord or follow the Twitter, I'll announce maybe 20 minutes before we're going live tomorrow. And we'll see you then. Sap cap, they trinket, then you blind or resap, then 100% cap. Yeah. You can do some really nice plays like that as a rogue. I love it. All right. See you later, guys.